Finally here at 6, it is National Take a Hike Day.
John Meyer took the Pennsylvania Road to Francis Slocum State Park in Luzerne County, where he found a hike that includes history weaving through the woods.
Skycam 16 shows us the lake that's familiar to most visitors at Francis Slocum State Park in the back mountain, but head into the woods surrounding the water here and you find 13 miles worth of trails. We set off on the Hilltop Loop Trail, a place I hike all the time, but wanted to share with you. Because shortly into the walk through these woods, you come across some history. Stone walls. When you first see this one, it looks a little out of place in the middle of a forest. And you can tell it has been there a long, long time with all the tree branches toppled over it. But this is just the first stone structure on this hike. There's a bit of awe when you come to this spot halfway through the hike. Stone walls here that seem to surround you, go in almost every direction. Let's speed up our walk through this walled-in stretch of the trail and show you how they seem to twist and turn. As we walk through, it sped up our imagination too, thinking of what all this looked like well over a century ago. The trees that tower above now probably weren't here, more likely were farmers' fields. Did the walls separate property lines? Were they meant to hold in grazing animals? Why are so many concentrated right here? A lot to ponder. And then just think of the work to build them all.
We're finding in the woods here, there's no shortage of rocks. But you just think back then of them picking these up, hauling them to the wall over and over and over all day long.
Similar walls dot the countryside in much of Luzerne County, but here is a place to explore them and appreciate them. At the peak of the pandemic, this became a playground of sorts for my kids. We came here all the time, as their imaginations created castles and forts, as I tried to share a little history lesson. For me, I find it to be a spot to enjoy the beauty of nature and a gift of history, all in a pretty easy hike. John Meyer, Newswatch 16 on the Pennsylvania Road in Luzerne County.